Soundings presents an unabridged recording of Murder in the Basement, written by Anthony Berkeley and read by Seán Barrett. The moral right of the author has been asserted. This performance is owned by Soundings. Introduction. Murder in the Basement was published in 1932, at a time when the author, whose full name was Anthony Berkeley Cox, had reached the height of his powers. Writing as Anthony Berkeley, he had established himself as one of the leading detective novelists of his generation. In the same year that this book appeared, he also published his second outstanding novel of psychological suspense, wholly different in content and style from this Berkeley novel. Before the Fact was published under another pen name, Francis Iles, and later filmed by Alfred Hitchcock as Suspicion. In Murder in the Basement, not for the first time, Berkeley broke fresh ground as a crime writer. At the time the novel appeared, however, its pioneering nature was not recognized. Indeed, the book received rather less acclaim than much of his other work, and over the years it has received little critical attention. There is no doubt, because Berkeley's customary wit and ingenuity are less in evidence than in novels such as his masterpiece, The Poisoned Chocolates Case, which has also been reprinted as a British Library crime classic. The mood is low-key, and Roger Sheringham, that most opinionated of amateur sleuths, is off-stage for much of the time. Even when he does turn up, his manner is rather less ebullient than usual. Yet although, at first sight, Murder in the Basement might seem to lack the characteristic zest of the more renowned Sheringham novels, on closer examination it offers a very good example of Berkeley's admirable determination to keep trying to do something fresh with the crime story. In the prologue, a newly married couple return from honeymoon to their new home in Lewisham, only to discover human remains buried in the basement. Chief Inspector Moresby of Scotland Yard begins to investigate and quickly establishes two crucial facts. The corpse belongs to a woman, and she has been shot through the back of the head. But who was she? Identifying the deceased proves exceptionally difficult. The first major section of the novel is devoted to painstaking police work, with an emphasis on forensic detection, until Moresby ascertains the dead woman's identity and that she worked at a preparatory school called Rowland House. Moresby recalls that, by happy coincidence, his friend Sheringham has recently deputized for a master at Rowland House in order to collect local colour for a novel he planned to write. He wrote a few chapters before abandoning the manuscript, having based the characters on the people he met at the school. Moresby, who likes to amuse himself at Sheringham's expense.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?